Hey, what's up, air signs? Hopefully, y'all are doing well today. And today, I decided to do tarot love reading for your air signs. So, hopefully, you all are enjoying your lives at this very moment. And it's kind of amazing that I'm doing a reading for air signs, and then what shows up? What shows up in your reading? Sword cards, you know. Oh, not just one. What's the next one? Ace of Swords. Amazing that you guys will show up in your own reading, right? Why you guys so focused on yourself? Why? Like, why are you here if you're so focused on yourself? What are you searching for, air signs? What's in tarot that's going to give you answers that are not within you? I mean, what I'm seeing is that you're bound to tarot because you're looking for answers. You're thinking that tarot has all the answers for you. Well, it does, but you also have the answers within you too. But you use tarot to confirm the guidance you already have within you because you don't trust yourself. Oh, speaking of trust, if you really don't trust yourself, there's also that trust program available for you too. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's in my description box below. It's definitely a great package. It's very empowering. And if you do lack trust in your life, that's probably your biggest block that is preventing you from actually manifesting the life you really want to experience here, air signs. So if you want to really experience the life that you want to here, air signs, then what action steps are you taking to make that happen for yourself? And if you are taking action steps, are you producing the results that you want? And if you can't answer yes, then what's preventing you from experiencing that? And if I told you that I have something that will help you experience that, would you even take advantage of that? Or would your lack of trust keep you from doing it? And then why would you keep your lack of trust from experiencing something that you want to experience? And then is that keeping you from your abundance that you're meant to experience here? So are you gonna let what it all cracks down to, your ego, stop you from experiencing the life that you're meant to experience here? Because that's the only thing that really truly stops you from experiencing it. And then now you're questioning, well, how do I bypass my ego to experience it? I wish there was a really simple answer to that, and there is, but the problem is your ego. Your ego is not going to allow it to be simple. That's what complicates things, is ego. Because ego likes to control things. If it's not in control of something, then it throws up a fear. If it throws up some type of fear. And if you're in fear, then you're not going to do anything because you're in fear. That's the way, that's one of the biggest programs that your ego has to prevent you from getting hurt. So if you look around you, a lot of people don't take action because what? Because of fear. And fear is just being projected by their ego. Now look at the pandemic that's going on right now. How are they getting millions of people not living their life to the fullest possible? Because of fear. Because of fear. I don't have to break it down further than that because you're already doing it. So if everybody is surrendering their lives because of fear, then why? Why are we not living life the way we want to because of fear? then why are we allowing fear to stop us from living our life? I'm not. I'm not. But I'm also consciously aware of what's going on. I'm not willing to surrender my power, my enjoyment for living my life here because of fear. Because this whole pandemic that's going on is all based on fear. It's all based on fear. It's all based on fear. Now, it's up to you if you want to allow that fear keeping you from living your best possible lives, air signs. Because you are a beautiful, strong being. You know that about yourself. And if you truly know that about yourself, air signs, then why are you surrendering your power to a perceived fear? And you're going to perceive that as a challenge. And it's only challenging to you because now you're aware that all you did was surrender your enjoyment of life to fear. Now what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it now? Even if I gave you education on the fear that's being produced out there, and you're still in fear, you're still not going to do anything about it. Because what? Because you're in fear. Now what are you going to do about it, air signs? What are you going to do about it now? Are you still going to allow fear to keep you from living your life? Or are you going to find a way out of fear so you can start living your life again? Because I can guarantee one thing, government never has your best interests in mind. They'll say it, but they don't. Because if they did, they wouldn't try to control and manipulate you all the time. Are you even consciously aware that they're doing that? Because you're not. You got a lot of work to do on yourself then. Your answer signs, if you're not there yet, you got a lot of work to do on yourself. Because this is showing you how unconscious you are. And if you're unconscious, then people can control and manipulate you all the time. Because you're not even consciously aware that they're doing it now. If you're not consciously aware that they're doing it now, then they can do whatever the hell they want to. And they'll take from you as much as they want to. Because you're not consciously aware that they're doing it now. And you're okay with that? Are you? Are you okay with that, air signs? Are you? I know I'm not. I'm not. That's why I'm here telling you about it. I don't think you should be okay with it either. Because if you're okay with it, then you're keeping me from not being okay with it. I'm not okay with it. It's all the other people that surrender their power that's keeping me from enjoying my life to the fullest. So I'm up here trying to wake people up so that they can live their life to the fullest. Because their lack prevents me from living my full potential. And I'm not okay with that. I'm not okay with that. Neither should you. If you have someone that steals from you, why would you be okay with that? Whether you're conscious of it or not. Why would you be okay with anybody stealing anything from you? If you have freedom, why would you allow someone just to take it from you without you putting up a fight? But I see it all the time. I see it all the time. Because people are not consciously aware. But when they are aware, they should stand up for the freedoms that are being taken from them. Why would you surrender your freedoms? Because the opposite side of freedom is slavery. The opposite side of freedom is slavery. Do you want to be a slave or do you want to be free? That's up to you. I want to be free. Do you want to be free or do you want to be a slave? That's up to you to decide. And if you don't think you have the strength within you to be free, then enjoy enslavement. Because that's the other side of the coin of freedom is slavery. So if you don't think that you want to be a slave, then you gotta find the strength within you to maintain your freedom. Because they'll just take it from you if you willingly give it to them. Now it's up to you to fight for your freedom. Are you gonna do that, air signs? So you got all the sword energy. Speak your truth, because right now you're deceiving yourself, thinking you had the truth. Because this card's in reverse, right? So the swords are on the upright, but it's only you fooling yourself from your own mental enslavement. Because she's not free. Does she look free to you? Does she look free? She's bound. She's blindfolded. She's not even wanting to face the truth of her matter. That's why she has a blindfold on. She doesn't like her situation. Neither should you. The energy that Earth is in, it's not good energy, folks. It's not. You air signs shouldn't be like, I'm enjoying my life. Are you? The world, the energy the world is in is crappy. It's crappy. Are you satisfied with the energy that Earth is in right now? Or do you think it can improve? It could be better? If you really think that, air signs, then what action steps are you taking to change it? You have all this great energy within you. What are you using with that energy? How are you speaking truth to actually engage the power within you to live your life to the fullest? What action steps are you taking, air signs? You have it within you, showing up in your own reading. But then you sit there indecisive, air signs, taking no action because you have too many options to pick from. You know this is 2 wands, but it's like a fork in the road, right? You have this fork in the road, and you're too afraid to take one way or the other because you don't know where it leads to. But where you're at right now is not a good situation either. So what action steps are you taking to get out of the situation you're in? To gain more clarity and the truth for your life. What action steps are you taking for that, air signs? And then you wonder why your abundance is always just out of reach. Why your abundance is just out of reach. You see it, but somehow it's always just out of reach. Air signs, do you feel abundant in all aspects of your life? Do you even know what that is? If you do, you can leave a comment in the comments down below and tell me how abundance is and what it is. What is abundance for you, air signs? What is abundance for you? I'm really interested in seeing what abundance is for you. So go ahead and show me your truth, air signs. Show me how much truth you have. Show me how much truth you have. Because if you have it, you should be sharing it left and right with everybody. But you're here on tarot looking for truth because tarot is truth, right? Go research that out. Look up what tarot actually stands for, what tarot is. Start researching that out. You find out it's based on the goddess Taruth, which is truth, which is tarot. Go research that out for yourself, air signs. I could tell you about it, but I think you only believe it until you actually embrace it. And one way you embrace it is by actually doing your own research. I can spoon feed it to you, but then you don't really appreciate it because you didn't put too much effort into it. It's the truth. Until you actually put something into it, you don't actually value it. That's what investing is all about. The more you invest in something, the more you are committed to it. That is how it works in this experience that we're here for. With that being said, I'm going to draw a card from Next World Tarot. If you watched me before, you know what the Next World Tarot is about. And actually have it in my playlist too. If you want to check out more about Next World Tarot. I broke it down in one of my posts in my playlist. This is interesting for you, air signs. Kind of sums up this whole reading. I'll just lay the card out here, but this is from Next World Tarot. I'll just let you have an up close look at it. It's a world card. There's a lot of stuff going on in this world card. Then you can see what it says at the bottom there. If you're a numerological person, what does 21 add up to? 3, right? What is 3? What is 3? Does anybody know what 3 is? What does 3 mean? If anybody's a numerologist freak, go ahead and leave a comment down below what 3 means to you. So air signs, the world. Now all the elements show up in the world card, right? So if you know about air signs, which one of these elements represents your sign? Huh? Do you know? So I want to see how much you guys actually know about yourself. Because I know you guys watch tarot all the time. That's why you're here, right? If you even up to this point, that means that you're looking for more. Which is awesome. Because we should always hunger for more. That's what we're here for. It's to experience as much as we can. That's what the world card is all about. It's to incorporate everything that we have experienced here and apply it to our lives. So when we're watching tarot, how much of it are you actually applying to your life and living? How much are you applying to your life and living? You can even share those experiences in the comment section down below too. That's up to you, air signs. I'm just giving you space to share. If you want to, it's up to you. I'm just creating space for you. So air signs, what action steps are you taking to create the life that you want to experience here? Because you're not taking action steps. Everything is always just going to be out of reach for you. Because you're not abundant enough to actually experience all that you want to experience here. If you want that for yourself, what action steps are you taking to make that your reality? How I even have a money program for you. Have you invested in that? If you're lacking, why not? You don't have anything to lose, you have everything to gain now. If you don't have money, what do you have to lose to invest in a program that actually shows you how to be abundant? In fact, the special will show you how to be abundant. It will. There's this one of the programs down there. If I went into great depth of how each one of those programs can transform your life, this would be a few hour long video. I know, like, you want to watch tarot, find out about your person, so you feel good for that moment. But it's just your ego, though, be honest with you. So, air signs, are you here to satisfy your ego? Or are you here to live an abundant life? That's a choice you have to make for yourself. That's up to you to decide. And now, since you're aware of that, what are you going to do with your life now from here on out, air signs? That's up to you to decide for yourself. Well, I love you a lot, air signs, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.